Hi, this is Andrew Horton, and I'd like to thank you for taking the plunge and finally accepting that you can market your business without spending a cent. What I want to introduce you to now is some tools and techniques that are going to help you to very effortlessly set up your LinkedIn account. Setting up your LinkedIn account is really simple. The first thing you need to do is to try to log in to www.linkedin.com. As soon as the screen loads, you'll see that you need to just type in your name, go to the next field, which is just your surname, enter your email address. In my case, it's inspirationalspeakers@yahoo.com, and then simply enter a password. Choose a password that's pretty easy to remember, and then just click on the button and join the network. A screen will load which lets you load your own professional profile. What you do, first thing you do is you just fill in exactly what you're doing. You're self-employed, or you're working for a company, you're employed. Secondly, you need to click on the second block and scroll down, click on South Africa, which is obviously the country where you're based. Be sure that you actually get South Africa to appear. You need to double click on South Africa, then fill in the postal code of the area where you reside, and then move down to the name of your company. Fill in the name of your company very clearly, making sure that you don't have any typing mistakes, because there's nothing worse than typing mistakes when people are looking at your profile. And lastly, you need to go down and choose the job title, the kind of job that you work in. After clicking on the create button, it'll bring this screen up, which is your opportunity to enter your email. What I found works really well is if you set up a Yahoo account, because it allows you to actually immediately search through that Yahoo account and set up a whole lot of people that are connected to you via your Yahoo account. Just click on the icon and confirm your Yahoo account. What it'll then do is bring up another screen. It'll bring up another screen where you get an opportunity to actually log in to your Yahoo account, where you'll type in the name of your account, your password, and that'll take you into your Yahoo account. You then enter into your Yahoo account, where you will find a screen that'll pop up there where you just agree that LinkedIn utilizes your Yahoo account for their mails. This is what I found to be one of the best methods of doing it, but you can use any email address. Your existing email address, your existing email accounts will work perfectly. What this will now do is it'll take you straight back into your LinkedIn account, and you'll be ready to actually start entering all the information that's required. A screen will pop up, and you just have to confirm that you indeed want to use your Yahoo account, or if you've chosen any other email address, it'll give you an option here to actually choose that email address. If you have used an email address from Yahoo, it'll actually search through your Yahoo addresses and pick up a whole lot of people that you already have connected to you via your Yahoo address. This is an opportunity for you to very quickly get a number of people connected to you on your LinkedIn account. You would then click on the Add Connections account, and LinkedIn would go in and bring up another screen, which would give you an opportunity where you would select all, and you would click on the icon at the bottom that says Invite. LinkedIn then brings up another screen which gives you an opportunity to type in email addresses of people that you would like to connect to via LinkedIn. If you want to connect to anybody at this point, type in their email address and just separate them, each address with a comma. Right. A screen then loads which gives you an option of either choosing a basic account, which is for free, or a premium account, which is a paid account with a monthly fee. I recommend that just to get started, the free basic service is more than adequate for what you need. LinkedIn is a really user-friendly platform, and at every junction they offer you opportunities to try and connect with as many people that you already know as possible, and this is another option for you to actually do that. Right, this is where we get into the meat of the business, and you go up to the icon at the top marked Profile. You then click on the Edit Profile button, which will then load this screen where you can actually start to enter your information. The first thing you do is go in and click on the button next to Edit Your Current Position, which will then bring up a screen which will give you an opportunity to enter information regarding what you're currently doing and what your current position is. Now, this is an opportunity for you to enter the information about your current company. Very important that you enter your website. Make sure that you use the http:// when you're actually doing this. Once you've entered your website, then what you can do is now enter the period that you've worked at this company, from when until when you actually were employed by this company. Again, you can enter the description. Very important to put a clear, concise description. This clear, concise description must outline and have as much detail about what you do as possible, so that when people research you, they can actually get a good understanding and a great background on what you actually do and what you've done in the past. Just bear in mind that LinkedIn is a powerful networking source of social media, and what it does is it gives you a way of communicating with as many people as possible and giving them as much valuable information as possible. Now, completing your profile is pretty straightforward, where you can go in and you can enter information about the school you attended, any educational background that you feel would be pertinent and of value to anybody that may look at your profile. Next, you can have a look at introducing and adding some extra connections. And finally, and most importantly, you must enter all the websites that you have relating to your business. If you have more than one website, then enter those. Again, it is crucially important that when you're entering your website, that you use the http://. Otherwise, you don't get a backlink. And when you're looking at optimizing your website, you're wanting to have as many backlinks as possible. So this is another opportunity for you to create a really valuable backlink that search engines like Google, Yahoo, etc. are actually going to use when they're calculating the backlinks that you have available for your site. Okay, I have entered 3 of my websites, which LinkedIn will actually give me very powerful backlinks for, that will help me with my search engine optimization for my website. You know, completing your profile from here on in is really, really simple. All that you need to do is just read the screen. When it asks you to fill in your interests, just type in what your interests are. Fill in information about your hobbies, information about any awards or any outstanding things that you've achieved in your life. And simply just keep completing the profile and read the screen. Whatever comes up, fill it in. The more information that you can provide, the better it is. If anybody's researching you or anybody's trying to find information about you or the services that you offer, it's always better to have as much information as possible. The secret, though, is to ensure that you're providing valuable information, that you're providing information that you would provide in any public forum, because bear in mind, this is an extremely public forum, and you don't want to be divulging any information about yourself or your private life or about anything in your life that you feel is secret. So bear in mind, this is like you're at a networking event. The type of things that you would talk about at a networking event, a live networking event, that's the same kind of information that you would provide on this forum or on this medium in the social media arena. What you can do to use as a guideline is have a look on the right hand side, and you can actually see there is a percentage of your profile that's complete. just follow the instructions on the screen and just keep completing your profile. Go and complete as much information as you can about your previous employment, about your previous jobs, about the previous places that you've actually done something that can be of value to anybody that wants to do business with you. And finally, it's very, very important that you actually select a URL. Now, this is the identity that you have within LinkedIn. Try to select a URL that relates to what you do. Like, for example, I'm a motivational speaker. So what I did was I selected Motivational Speakers 1. Now, that with Google search engines, etc., is a huge advantage and will help me to optimize my searches within the Google or Yahoo or any of the other search engines that are actually looking, or that I'm looking to optimize as far as my site, as far as LinkedIn is concerned. Understand that everything is interlinked. Your LinkedIn profile, your Facebook profile, your Twitter profile, everything is one big encompassing search engine optimization tool. And we'll get into more detail about this on our next program, but just bear in mind that the more links you have going back to your site, the more you can link your LinkedIn, your Twitter, your Facebook, your website, your blog, everything together, the better it is, the better the results you'll actually be getting. And also try to use your keywords, whatever your keywords are relating to your industry, as often as possible in anything you do, in your URLs, in your keyword optimizations, within your LinkedIn site, in your descriptions within your LinkedIn descriptions that you're putting together, about your interests, about what you do. Try to use those keywords as often as possible without loading keywords unnecessarily that Google is going to penalize you. So all I can stress is try to think about what kind of business you're in, who your market is, what you're trying to achieve, what your keywords are that the people within your target market are going to be searching for, and try to include those as often as possible without overloading your site or your URL. Use common sense. Well, welcome, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy using LinkedIn. And if you should have any questions, please feel free to contact either Megan or myself, and we'll be willing to or able to offer you any advice that you need to set up your LinkedIn site.